When you think of Pokemon video games, the obvious ones will probably pop into your head first. The mainline games or the plethora of spin-off games. Colosseum and XD, the Ranger games, the Mystery Dungeon games, or maybe even the Stadium games. And then there's those ones. Pokemon Channel, Dash, Pinball, Puzzle Challenge, Hey You Pikachu?
Talking to Pikachu, my new best friend.
Some of these games kind of make sense, like the Snap games or Pokepark. And then there's games like Cafe Mix. Needless to say, there are a lot of Pokemon games, and a wide variety at that, catering towards different types of people and players, including those of us who play the trading card game. Pokemon TCG Online, released in 2011, which would later become Pokemon TCG Live. A functional game at best, this game is the only official way that you can play the Pokemon TCG from the comfort of your PC or mobile device, when it decides to work. The game is completely free to play with no microtransactions. You can't buy anything in this game with real money. Free stuff is handed out all the time, giving players access to plenty of cards, and each season gives players a full 60 card deck based around the newest set released at the time. And with each season, there is a brand new season pass, which gives you rewards every time you level up. When there's a regional or championships going on, pop into the Pokemon TCG Twitch channel, and after watching for so long, you might get some codes to redeem for some goodies. Pokemon booster packs also come with a code card that you can redeem in game as well. This app is truly the quintessential way to play the Pokemon TCG at home, when it doesn't bug out on you every 10 seconds. However, what if I told you that way back in the day, during the TCG's first couple of years on the market, you could play the game without needing physical cards? You could play the Pokemon TCG from the comfort of your own home, just like we do with TCG Live to this day. Let me introduce you to Pokemon Trading Card Game for the Game Boy Color. Released in December of 1998 for Japan and then 2 years later for other regions, the Pokemon Trading Card Game was just that, a video game where you play the Pokemon Trading Card Game. Developed by Hudson Soft and published by Nintendo, the game is basically a TCG version of a main series Pokemon game, featuring a very similar style of progression through its story and gameplay. You take on 8 Club Masters to earn Master Medals, face up against Grandmasters, and then a champion in order to become the greatest Pokemon TCG player there is. If only it was that simple in real life. Other than that, the game is just the Pokemon TCG, but on Game Boy Color, following the same rules and featuring cards from the first few sets. There isn't really much else I can say about this game, so instead, I'm going to let IRL me take over and show you some of the highlights I experienced while playing the game for myself. Enjoy. So this is the Pokemon Trading Card Game video game. I don't think I ever owned this as a child, I don't remember owning it. So I've never played this before, but I have known of its existence. Although again, I've never played it. I don't think I've seen anybody else play it. So it's just going to be a blind experience. Oh, there's multiple languages. I'm going to play the game in English. What is your name? Well, we're limited to 6 characters, so if someone has a name longer than 6 characters, then they can't put it in. I'm going to call myself and symbol. And is crazy about Pokemon, the Pokemon card and Pokemon card collecting. One day, and heard a rumour. The legendary Pokemon cards, the extremely rare and powerful cards held by a Pokemon trading card game's greatest players. Apparently the cards are literally just the legendary birds, plus Dragonite for some reason, I don't know why. The Grandmasters are searching for one to inherit the legend. Dreaming of inheriting the legendary Pokemon cards, and visitors the Pokemon card researcher Dr. Mason. Oh, why the rush? And what? You want to learn how to play the Pokemon trading card game? So you two finally want to start playing the card game? Well, dueling is more fun than just collecting cards. First you should try playing with a practice deck. Here, I'll give you this deck, and now you need an opponent. Hey Sam, play with him for a while. Yes, Dr. Mason, hello, and... Okay, let's give it a try. Oh, this is going to be like proper early rules. First, ask Sam the basics of the game. Okay, and what do you want to ask about? I'm just going to go into it. I mean, I already know all of these rules, so nothing really. Since this is your first time, let's try to learn the basic steps. I'll be coaching you, so follow my advice. No, he's going to backseat us. It's the one thing I hate when I play Pokemon TCGs, being backseated by other people. If you don't do as I say, we won't be able to proceed. It might be easy if you read the Pokemon trading card game instruction booklet while we play. Well, I don't have it. Okay, then let's start your practice game. Alright, here we go. Since this is just practice, do not shuffle the deck. Okay, we're stacking the deck. Let's go. Area Pokemon. Choose a basic Pokemon to play in the area. Oh no. Get ready for the battle. Choose your active Pokemon. Well, we have two options. We have a Goldeen or a Staryu. I don't know which one's the best one to choose. For our practice, you'll choose Goldeen. Oh, they do have little pictures. Oh, the seeking icon. Oh, they all have different icons. That's so weird. How do I check, like, the attacks? Right, what's our main attacker? 30 damage for 2 energy. Damn, you can do, like, 200 damage in the current format for 2 energy. Placing the prizes. 2 prize cards. It's supposed to be 6. I guess because it's a practice duel. If heads and plays first, well, do I not get to pick? You play first. Good. I hear going first in this format's like okay because you're going to attack first. You attack on the first turn or something like that. To use the attack command, you need to attach energy cards. Yes, I know this. Choose cards from the menu and select a water energy card. I don't want to. Finally, attack your opponent by selecting the attack command. Oh, you can attack going first in this format. That's definitely not unbalanced in the slightest. Attack. On attack. Is there any attack animations? Oh, wow. That was crazy. Sam is thinking. Oh, there's a lot of that in the Pokemon TCG. Hand. Seeking. Play. Yay, we evolved. Your active Pokemon is no longer asleep, confused, paralysed, or poisoned. Oh, is this before Burn was introduced? Boom. Oh, it has a different animation. That's kind of cool. Oh, I'm gonna choose the right one. It's a water energy. How many energies does this guy put in his deck? There's a dog barking outside. Don't know if you can hear that. Even he's angry. He's angry at the fact my hand is just full of energies. Damn, down goes Seeking. Right, so now we bench Fezandipity and draw 3 cards. And then we play Unfair Stamp to put him down to 2 cards in hand. Yay, we won. And took all the prize cards. Decision? I mean, we clearly won. Yay, what do we get? Nothing. Basically, this is how the Pokemon trading card game is played. It's a game in which you try to knock out as many of your opponent's Pokemon as there are prizes. That's the gist of it. Well, not in today's current age. You're gonna have to knock out 3 Pokemon. Mega Pokemon, you're only gonna have to knock out 2. Let me add some of my own cards to yours. Now, and what kind of deck do you want? Charmander and friends, Squirtle and friends, or Bulbasaur and friends? Well, if I know anything from base set, Blastoise is a very good card. I believe it's literally just attach as many water energies from hand as you want. So I'm going to go for Squirtle. You deal with many different people. Why don't you go to one of the card clubs? Oh, this is organised so weirdly. We have 1 Blastoise. Is that it? Why do I have fighting Pokemon in the deck? Why does my deck have 25 energy cards? I think this Meowth is actually the promo card you got when you bought the game. That's interesting. Why does it have a big GB stamp next to it? Is that for Great Britain? I'm guessing these are like the gyms, these different clubs. Well, since we're a water deck, let's go to the Fire Club. Have the advantage. Well, getting the Fire Medal wasn't that hard. If I keep this up, I should be able to get the legendary Pokemon cards. This is our rival. Ronald. What a name. Are you trying to get the legendary Pokemon cards? No, I'm not. To inherit the legendary Pokemon cards, you must defeat the 8 Club Masters and get the 8 medals. Then you have to go to the Pokemon Dome and defeat all 4 of the Grand Masters there. There's no way you can do it. You might as well just give up and go home, because legendary Pokemon cards are going to be mine. I already won the first medal. See ya, and... That's just like a normal Pokemon game. You got to get the 8 gym badges, face the Elite Four, and then there's probably a champion. Welcome to the Fire Club. This is a club for boys with a burning passion for fire Pokemon. Oh, it's definitely not me. Fire Pokemon have the greatest attack power of all Pokemon. I don't think that's true. Okay, this is literally just the character model from Red, Blue, and Green, but just colored with just a different color. A double colorless energy. I didn't know that was in the game at this time. Yay, we won. Active Pokemon? Yes. Yeah, that was really hot. You're the greatest. Here, let me give you this. Received a booster pack. Evolution. That set wasn't even out yet. What do we have? Flareon. Another Wartortle. Butterfree. Sandslash. Starmie. Gust of Wind. I believe that's boss's orders. Jigglypuff. Another Squirtle. Okay. For our Blastoise engine. And we got another booster pack. 2 booster packs. Barret, Weeping Bell, Krabby, Ghastly, Energy Search. I kind of don't need that. I'm drawing too many energies. Oh, he has no basic Pokemon. Yay. I get a mulligan, right? Were mulligans a thing during this time? I don't remember. Oh, wow. I guess you don't get a mulligan during this format. But that was a very quick game. You didn't have anything on the bench and we just won. Whoa, I lost. Here, this booster pack is yours. Colosseum booster pack. That is a fat-looking Pikachu. He's got no neck. Need a run. Pikachu. Another Pikachu. Ponyta, Diglett. And a Fire Energy in the second pack. Computer Search. Discard any 2 cards from your hand and search your deck for any card. Another Starmie, so we could probably... Or another Staryu, so we could probably, like, put that in, I guess. Okay, do I have enough cards now to fight you? I still need more cards. Alright, we'll fight you then. He's thinking. Energy Retrieval. Trade one of the other cards in your hand. It doesn't just say discard 2 cards. Our first loss. I mean, we're playing like a million one-ofs, so we don't have a very consistent deck, let's be honest. Welcome to the gift center. What can I do for you? Send card, receive card. I want to receive some cards. Yeah, I think this is like, you can connect to other people and fight against them. I'm burning with Pokemon Fever today. That's not good. Should probably get that checked out. We lost again because I bricked. And that's not a cop-out answer. I was not drawing good. We're going to go to a different league. Ishihara's house. Sure, let's go to this guy's house. I'm Ishihara. I'm a Pokemon card collector. I love collecting cards. I see you also love collecting cards. Please come see me again. We must trade sometime. If you're playing with the cards, please read some of the books here. I believe they may be helpful. No, I'm alright. See you. Right, I want to at least get 1 medal. I've been playing this game for over an hour, and I haven't even gotten 1 medal, the equivalent of 1 gym badge. Right, come on, Jonathan. I'm gonna whoop you this time. Hopefully I don't brick. Nice. Okay, then. He bricked, so I won. Colosseum. What do we get? Arcanine. 3 for 50. It's not bad. Another bill. And our second pack. Raichu. Another Arcanine, Growlithe, Kadabra, Diglett. Another bill. Okay, from the looks of it, I'm fighting them in the wrong order, I think. Apparently the grass medal is the first one, according to Bulbapedia. It's grass, science, then fire, then water. If you defeat 3 members of the grass club, I'll tell you. There's only 2 here. If you defeat 3 members of the grass club, I'll tell you. Love, there's only 2 members here. What am I supposed to do? Yay! That's a 1. Mystery! Well, this one has Articuno on it. That Aerodactyl art. Recover all damage counters from all of your own Pokemon with damage counters on them, then discard all energy cards. Ew. Oddish, Drowsy, Fire, Vulpix, Pikachu. This is a different Pikachu. But what about the second pack? Okay. Energy removal, Fire Energy, Rhyhorn, Nidoran, Grass. Nothing useful. Well, this woman said if I do 3 battles, she'll tell me where the person is. So, I'm gonna do 3 battles, and hopefully I'll get a medal by the end of it, so we can finally get a medal after an hour and a half. I am Nikki, the Grass Club Master. What are you looking for? Me? Oh my, I'm very sorry to keep you waiting. I was doing a little research here. Assume you would like to duel? I'm sorry, but you could only meet me at the Grass Club. I'll head back to the Grass Club. Why can't I just fight you here? Right, I can... 6 prizes! Okay, we're actually playing Pokemon now. I scoop up my Starmie, and then I Gust of Wind the Bulbasaur. Oh my god, finally. An hour and a half later, we have 1 medal. An hour and 40, we have a medal. Oh no, I lost. Well, you truly are skilled. Maybe one day you will inherit the legendary Pokemon card. Please allow me to give you this grass medal. That's a 1 out of 8. And that's probably as many as I'm going to be getting. Take this too. Oh, the laboratory set with Mewtwo on it. You and your opponents show each other your hands, then shuffle all the trainer cards in your hands into the deck. That's pretty terrible. Second pack. Imposter, Professor Oak. Your opponent shuffles a hand away, wheezing, maintenance. Shuffle 2 of the other cards from your hand into the deck in order to draw a card. That's terrible. And that's probably as much as I'm going to do for this game. But just a quick sum up. It was alright. It's a bit slow. Back in the day it was probably a bit slow, because it's just like everything's one prize. Attacks don't do a lot of damage. I mean, it wasn't bad. I enjoyed myself. I think if I played more and got more and more cards, I think I would have an easier time, because I'd actually be able to build the decks instead of just like slowly upgrading my deck over time. But it was alright, I guess. And that's the Pokemon trading card game for Game Boy Color. The game did get a sequel, but it was only released in Japan, named Pokemon Trading Card Game 2 Invasion of the Team GR. The game centers around Team Great Rocket, who have kidnapped some club members and are after the legendary cards. The game also gives you the option of a male or female protagonist this time, Mark or Mint. Copies of the game also came with 2 promo cards, Great Rocket's Mewtwo and Lugia. The first game also included a promo. Japanese versions came with a Dragonite, while non-Japanese versions came with a Meowth. And yes, these cards are expensive. These 2 weren't the only Pokemon TCG games released during this time. There was also Pokemon Play It and Play It version 2, released for PC. However, these games are more of a tutorial, teaching you how to play the Pokemon TCG, whereas the Game Boy Color games actually have a story to progress through. Maybe I'll take a look at these games in a future video. I will say though, the graphics in these games are horrifying. Pokemon TCG is definitely something. I do like how they turned it into something akin to a mainline game while also giving it its own identity. Was it fun? Yeah, I'd say so. Was it good? I mean, I didn't hate it, but it does get pretty mind-numbing after a while. Now I know how competitive players feel after 9 rounds deep into a regional. Will we see another Pokemon TCG video game in the future? Probably not. TCG Live will likely stay the primary way to play the Pokemon TCG at home, but if you're really that curious, then give the Game Boy game a shot. It was re-released for the 3DS eShop, which is no longer a thing, but if you own a Nintendo Switch and the online pass, it's available on Nintendo Classics. You don't need the expansion pack, just the regular Switch online subscription. Or if you want a more authentic experience, you can purchase a cartridge and a Game Boy to play it that way. Just don't expect a AAA experience, but for the time it was released, it probably did a good job at teaching people how to play the Pokemon TCG, which is still going strong now, as it was back then.